What's going on, guys and gals? So my wife calls me up at work today, and she says, "Hey, honey, um, I want to try some cookies." I was like, "Oh, you do? Yeah." She's like, "And can you help me?" Which basically means, "Can you make them for me?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, honey, I'll make them for you. What do I need to get?" She told me some of the ingredients that we needed to get, which thankfully we had them all here at the house anyway, because I do a lot of cooking. So we're gonna make some oatmeal, pecan, and walnut cookies. It's supposed to be nice and healthy and kind of gluten free. So we'll kind of see how this goes. All right, here are our ingredients. We got about a half a cup of butter, um, unsalted butter, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, a half a tablespoon of vanilla extract, one large egg, 1 1/4 cup of ground old-fashioned oats, and then we're also going to use some whole old-fashioned oats as well. A teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and then half a cup of both walnuts and pecans. You can kind of be a little bit liberal with those. Alrighty, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to beat our butter, and ideally you'd want your butter to come from room temperature, but this butter was frozen, so we had to speed it up a little bit. I mean, we didn't want it to melt completely, but we're gonna beat this until it's smooth. We're gonna attempt to beat this until it's smooth. We don't want it on too high. We're not going to show you all of this. We'll come back. All right, we just want to beat those until they're fluffy, and then we're going to add our egg and our half of a tablespoon of vanilla. One of these days I'll get me a professional mixer, but for right now this will do. It does what it's supposed to do, so I'm going to mix that in. And again, we're not going to go through all of it because it gets kind of tedious. You're watching this. Oh, look at there. It's nice and smooth now. Now we're going to add the oats, the whole oats, the ground oats, the cinnamon, and the baking soda and the salt. Alrighty, now I've added my half of a teaspoon of salt, my half of a teaspoon of baking soda, and my teaspoon of cinnamon. That's all in there already. Then we're going to stir in our whole oats. Now you don't have to mix this in right here. You just want to stir these in. Stir me real good. Let it all come together. It smells delicious, y'all. Just gonna stir those in. All right, now we're gonna add our ground oatmeal. I'm just gonna put it all in there. Oh yeah, these are gonna be some hearty cookies. I bet you they're gonna be delicious stuff. Alrighty, now you're gonna stir in our nuts here. You can also use chocolate chips in here, guys. And I just put some of these in a food processor, so some of the pieces are bigger than others. But that's what homemade is all about here. So you're going to just mix them, and then we're going to form these into like little 1/4 cup cookies, and then we're going to bake these immediately. And you can either eat them immediately or you can freeze them, however you want it. My wife will be eating these. I might taste one, but I'm not into the sweets very much. Every now and then I want some blueberry cobbler, some peach cobbler. My wife is going to probably enjoy this. She enjoys it too much. Doggone it, I got to make more of them. Why me? No, I enjoy it. It's fun to do. Takes all the stress off of work and things like that. Come home and not have to think about stresses of your day or some doggone coronavirus. All right, that's the consistency we want. Let's bake these things up. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to use 1/4 cup measuring cup here. That's 1/4 cup. And we're going to make these about that size. Each one's going to be about that size, and I guess that thick too. Okay. There you go. And we're going to just do these until they're done. Alrighty, and that's what you got. We got about 11 of them, guys, and we're going to put these in a preheated 350-degree oven and see how they go for about 15 minutes. I think I made a boo-boo. You know, when I was reading the instructions, it said only put 6 in there at a time. I think I know why. Uh-oh. They spread out. So now we have one big giant cookie. You live and you learn. Alrighty, not a total disaster. You could divide them up, and they've still got a little bit of texture and stuff. Look at that. They're like cookies. So we're going to see how the wife likes these cookies. So we're going to go give her one and see if she likes it. All right, the wife is going to try the cookie. I'm trying not to get her face on camera to see if she likes them. They smell delicious.
Oh my God. They're so good.
They smell delicious.
These are so good.
Are they good?
Yes. Oh my God. These are, you know what? These are the best cookies. These are so good.
Are they really good?
They're really, have you not tried
I haven't tried none.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. Here. Hold one piece. Here you go. They're so good. What kind of nuts did you put in?
Pecans and, oh wow.
I told you.
They are good.
They're so good. This is so good. Oh my God.
Pecans and walnuts.
We're both in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I taste them. Oh my God.
All right. The wife likes them. I am satisfied.
And by the way, you're not getting any more after that.
I don't want no more.
They were so good.
They are really good.
Oh my God, you have one.
Mm-mm.
Oh